This is my bag, and today I'm going to be showing you guys everything that's in it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel like what's in my bag videos have been making a comeback, which I am here for because these are one of my favorite types of videos to watch. I've always been the type of person who likes looking through my friends' bags and makeup bags because, I don't know, I feel like there's something really intimate about being able to look into someone's bag. These are the products that you keep closest to you, that you find essential to your everyday, that make life a little bit easier. I feel like the things that you carry in your bag says a lot about you as a person, and so long story short, that's why I'm making this video. This is the bag that I've been using almost every day for the past few months now. Personally, I'm not really the type of person who changes my bag with every single outfit. Obviously, if there is an occasion for it, I'll switch out my bag, but for the most part, I use the same bag every day. This bag is from Sema Ondo, which is a Korean bag brand, and it is the zipper shopper bag in size medium in the color Napa Matte Black. I was kindly gifted this, and ever since I received it a few months ago, I have been wearing it non-stop. This bag is made of faux leather, but it honestly genuinely looks like real leather. I personally love a good real leather bag, but at the same time, the bigger the bag, the heavier it is. And even though this bag is quite big, because it is made of faux leather, it's actually quite lightweight, which I find to be more practical for using every day. And also, I don't worry as much about it getting ruined from the rain and things like that. I've been using it almost daily for a few months now, and it looks honestly the same as when I first got it out of the box. One thing that I love about this bag is that it has this adjustable zipper side. When the bag is fully unzipped, it actually fits so much stuff. I'm gonna put in my 13-inch MacBook. It fits quite comfortably in there. The website says it fits a 16-inch MacBook. I feel like that would be a little bit tight, but I like to keep it half zipped just so that the bag stays a little bit more closed. Another thing I love about this bag is the adjustable straps. I have it at a length where it sits right at my hip, and I find that it makes it really comfortable to carry around. It's getting a little bit warmer now, but when I was wearing my thick winter coats, the bag straps were long enough to fit really easily over my bulkiest coats, which is another reason why I wore it so much over the past few months. This bag is also quite plain, which makes it the perfect canvas for decorations. Right now I have this grommet keychain that I got from Korea. I've gotten so many questions about where this keychain is from. It's from this tiny little store in Seongsu. They had grommet dressed up in a bunch of different outfits, and I got this one where he is wearing a little sweater. At least I think it's supposed to resemble grommet. I also have a claw clip. This one is from Adanola. And on the other side of the bag, I just have this polka dot scarf that I tied on from Uniqlo. I literally got it like 5 years ago, and I just tied it to the bag to add a little bit more color and dimension. To finally get into the actual contents of the bag, first I'm going to start off with the things that I carry around at all times. The first one being my wallet. This one is a Chanel flap wallet. I got it for my 22nd birthday, and I absolutely love this. I've always been a card wallet person. This actually holds a good amount of cards. I also have a little bit of cash. I keep the card that I use most in the front pocket, and then in the back, I have a little good luck charm. I got this out of like a vending machine in Korea, and I just keep it tucked in the back. It's just so classy, and I love it. Another essential, my keys. I have this Hello Kitty plush from Japan, another little cat keychain, my house keys, as well as this little thing, which actually holds earplugs. These aren't just any earplugs though, these are specifically designed for concerts or any place where you still want to hear what is going around you, just at a lower volume. I'm not trying to get tinnitus before the age of 30, and so I try to protect my hearing when I can. I find that just having them on my keys is the best way for me to not forget them. Next, I have my sunglasses. These are a must for me. These sunglasses are from Blue Elephant. They're in the style Dig In. I really love this style. I feel like it's very flattering on my face shape. I used to never be the type of person who wore sunglasses because, if you know, I used to wear glasses all the time, and carrying around prescription glasses when you already wear glasses is just kind of a hassle. But ever since I got LASIK, I've been wearing sunglasses a lot more, and definitely are good to have when I'm driving as well. I also want to talk about this case, which is really random. I got it as a freebie It's from the brand Zoff, which I think is a Japanese eyewear brand, but I love it because it is so thin. It has this magnetic closure at the top, which I think is so satisfying. Not the most protective, but I personally hate a bulky glasses case. I find that they take up so much space in a bag. Honestly, this does the job for me. Next, things that are less of a necessity, but I still like to carry around with me, especially if it is a bigger bag like this. I have a bagoo, obviously. This is a collaboration they did with Sandy Ling a couple years ago. Super nice for impromptu grocery runs. You never know when you need a reusable bag. I have some hand sanitizer. This one is from Touchland and it has the cutest Hello Kitty case. The scent on this is actually really strong, and so I don't love using this as a hand sanitizer, so I'm probably gonna change this out, but it's just so cute, so I like to have it in my bag. And then next, another Hello Kitty item. I think this is like the third Hello Kitty item. Honestly, Hello Kitty isn't even my favorite Sanrio character, so I don't know why I have so much Hello Kitty. This one specifically, I've had for over 15 years. This is a handheld mirror with a mini comb inside. I'm pretty sure my mom gave this to me when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and it is still in great condition, very practical. I don't know about you guys, but if you're longtime Hello Kitty fans, I feel like you can tell that this is the vintage Hello Kitty style, because when I went to Japan this past fall, they were still selling these, but the Hello Kitty looked slightly different. I don't know. This is honestly one of my most prized possessions. Just the fact that I've had it for so long makes it really sentimental to me. I also want to show you guys the comb. It is still in pristine condition. The label on this has barely worn off, which I think is incredible. I also have my digital camera. I got this secondhand at a camera shop in Osaka. I decorated it with some stickers. I would show you guys my view, but my room is a mess right now. I think it's always fun to have a digital camera on you. Honestly, the photos that I take with this camera are great quality, especially with the flash on. It definitely gives that 2000s vintage vibe. Next, this is kind of random, but I have a deck of cards. I'm gonna be honest, I've had this deck of cards in my bag for probably over 2 months now, but I haven't even used it once. I never see anyone play cards like out in public, but theoretically I would love to be the person who is the one to bring out a deck of cards at a cafe, at a bar. I love card games, but for some reason I always forget that this is in my bag. So I'm gonna try and remember that I have this the next time that I go out. Next to my bag, I have a little pouch. A little pouch is a necessity in a bag. There's kind of a lot of stuff in here, so I'm gonna go through it pretty fast. I have a lip balm, a powder from Innisfree, which is really great for touch-ups, especially because it has a little puff pad inside. Extra Advil, which is always a necessity for random headaches, cramps, etc. A hand lotion. This one is from L'Occitane, and it is my favorite hand cream, especially because I wash my hands a lot at work. They tend to get pretty dry, and so a hand cream is a must. I love this one because it's not greasy, but at the same time it's very moisturizing. My mom also loves this one, which is saying a lot because my mom is very picky about her hand creams. I have some extra eye drops, mini nail clippers, and a bunch of perfume samples, as well as a rollerball. This is Glossier You. I personally like carrying perfume samples around because sometimes when I'm getting ready in a rush, I forget to put on perfume. And so I like to have different options depending on the place I'm going to, the outfit I'm wearing, the mood I'm in. Right now I have 2 replica ones, Jazz Club and When the Rain Stops, and a random vanilla one that I got at a perfume shop in Vietnam. And last but not least, I have a couple lip products. Benetint from Benefit. I really like carrying Benetint, especially because I can wear it both as a lip and cheek product, as well as a lipstick from YSL. That's everything I have in this little pouch. Oh, I forgot to mention, this pouch is also from Korea. I got it at a little stationery store. I will try and link everything that I can find in the description. Now, these next 3 things I carry depending on the day and if I'm going to a cafe or a library. I have my agenda, my diary / journal, and my current read. Right now I'm reading Beloved by Toni Morrison. I got like 2/3 of the way through and I had to take a break because this book is honestly very heavy, but I'm starting a book club this month with one of my friends, it's a 2-person book club. So I'm gonna try and finish this book before I start another one. This is my precious agenda. I always bring this when I'm going out to a cafe to do work. I've talked about this multiple times because I absolutely love it, but this is a custom-made notebook from a stationery store in Asakusa called Kakimori. I have my content calendar in here, my weekly schedule, my to-do lists. I also often take meeting notes in this notebook because it has a lot of blank pages as well. This is my pride and joy. It also has my favorite pen. It is the CR02 from Otto. I got this at the same store that I got this notebook. It is my favorite pen. It is just so pleasant to write with. Something about having your own special pen. I also love that the little gold details on this matches the gold details on my notebook. I'm just a sucker for little details like that. And I also have my journal. I don't always take this around with me. I will if I'm going to a cafe by myself. This is a notebook from Midori. It's a very simple notebook, but great for every day. It has an exposed spine, which allows the notebook to lay completely flat, which is great for writing. I use this notebook for my reflections, for junk journaling. Kind of use it as like a commonplace book. Everything that doesn't go in my agenda goes into my journal. All right, and that is everything in the main pocket. There's not a ton of organization in this bag. There's just one main big pocket and one small pocket. In the small zippered pocket, I have a few things. $1 bill, which was my tip portion from yesterday. I have my Moft phone stand. This one is a MagSafe phone stand that just snaps on to the back of my phone case like this. It is honestly super convenient for filming. You can use it vertically and also horizontally. To be honest, before I bought this, I was getting ads for this for months on end, and I finally caved and bought it after I saw my friend using it as well. So convenient, especially if you're a content creator. The magnet on this is actually very strong. Honestly, I use this way more than I expected for watching YouTube videos, for FaceTiming my friends. It's just nice because you don't have to prop your phone up on anything. Super convenient, very thin. It's like the size of a credit card. This one is a necessity for me. I have my car keys, which are separate because I don't have my own car, I drive my parents' car. And the last thing I have in this little pocket is my current lip combo from Heart%. This is Dote on Mood lip pencil in 07 Dry Rose. And I'm also wearing a Kosas lip oil. This one is in the color Unbuttoned. The lip product I'm carrying always changes depending on the day, but this is my current one. And that is everything in my bag. Obviously, the things that I carry around in my bag are gonna depend on the day. For example, if I'm going to work, I always carry a water bottle with me. This is the Owala 32 ounce. Yes, 32 ounce. I got this as a Christmas present and I get it. I get the Owala hype. Very easily fits in my bag. On the other hand, if I'm going to a library or a cafe to do some editing, I will obviously bring my headphones. I usually bring both a pair of over-the-ear headphones and AirPods. These are just 2nd gen AirPod Pros. I used to have a case for them, but I don't know where that went. And my over-the-ear headphones, which are the Sony XM4s. I love these headphones. They have such a great battery life on them. But for example, if I have like earrings in or I just did my hair that day, that's when I'll usually use AirPods. Really great for cafes, especially if they're playing really loud music. Noise cancellation on these are a lot better than the AirPod Pros, but I like to carry both with me just in case. That is everything I usually carry around with me. Hopefully that was interesting and gave you a little glimpse into the type of person that I am. If you are a first-time viewer, please let me know what your initial impressions of me are. I would love to know, just based on the contents of my bag. I think that would be really fun. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! I haven't done that in a minute.